got a man now. I heard you a fan now. It's a little bit too late to take care of me.
Okay, are we focused? No, we're not. Alright, now we are. Okay, so hi guys. I know I've been MIA for a while. I'm recording this video on the... what is today's date? The 16th. So, there probably will be a lot of videos coming within, like, today, the 16th, 17th, 18th. Just because I'm so behind and life. Just life. And I feel like the camera's crooked. Okay, I think we're straight. But, so I wanted to go ahead and talk about this hair company. The color, the everything. I don't know if you guys can see the color yet, but I'm going to give you a closer look in just a second. So this was originally some Brazilian straight hair from SpringQueen, and I typically had no problem with the coloring process of the hair. I think for the most part the hair did well, but for me, I just can't do like straight hair. I don't like it on me. Everybody knows I have like a huge forehead, so straight hair just is like really bland on me, and I don't like it. But what did come into the package, you guys know, was the standard white type of envelope with the zip closure. And yeah, but it just came with the 3 bundles. Oh no, yeah, it was 3 bundles. It was 22, 24, and 26, if I'm not mistaken, or 20, 22, and 24. Yeah, that sounds much better. I think it was 20, 22, and 24. And then the closure was 16 inches. And again, this is Brazilian straight. And it's 6A. And you can kind of tell. But for it to be 6A, it colored pretty well. I feel like the closure was probably like 7A or 8A. Because the closure, it bleached really fast. It can be because it's so thin as well. So, yeah. It came with a pair of eyelashes inside the package that just look like this. I haven't tried them out yet, but my camera. Alright, so that's basically the details on the hair, and I'm going to go into how it worked out coloring and stuff. And I know you guys probably want to see me color. Might want to see a video on it or something. I mean, I don't know, but I will do a video. I have like a video or 2 coming up with me bleaching, coloring, and all that good stuff, just so you guys can kind of see what I do, I guess, if you want to. This closure is not laid, okay, but I want you guys to see that it was my first time bleaching the knots, and I know I kind of look slow trying to look up at the camera and see, but it was my first time bleaching the knots of a closure, and I think it was quite can't even say it. Successful. I think it was quite successful. Shalonda. Shout out to Shalonda, because she had asked me like the day of or the day before. She was like, do you know how to bleach the closures or frontals? I was like, you know, I never have. And then after she asked, I just was like, you know what, let me try it out, because maybe I might like it better. Maybe it's easier to blend and stuff like that. And then later on, Kirsten came over either later or the next day, and she had wanted me to help her with her closure or whatever. And I had showed her mine, and I was like, well, you know, can you see the black dots? Because, you know, the unnatural black dots that come on a lace closure. And she was like, no, you can't see them. I was like, well, it was kind of successful then, right? But anyways, this here was straight. I wand curled it because, like I said, it just didn't have any oomph, and I was like, I need some oomph. And so this is the color that I achieved, and it ain't much, and it's real subtle, but it's a blue, and I liked it. Now originally I wanted blue hair. I wanted a bob. I wanted a blue bob, and I was like, I don't really like short hair on me. But this is the color, and this greenish color. Now first of all, let's go into the coloring process. So alright, look guys, real quick, I got my nails navy blue. They look black, but I got them navy blue to match my hair and my toes. But anyways, so when I first pulled out the hair to color, it was really silky. The coloring process went smoothly. The bleaching process, I think I had to leave the bleach on for a little bit longer. But even though I left it on for a little bit longer, it still didn't damage the hair in any way. Because as soon as I washed it out, it was really smooth still. It didn't tangle or anything like that. Of course, when you put bleach on, it gets kind of stiff and you can't really comb through it, but that's typical with any hair, whether it's 6A or 8A. And then after I bleached it, the bundles turned like a golden type of blonde. It wasn't like platinum blonde, but it was enough. And I was just wondering, will the color that I'm putting on take and will it show up? And I'm kind of glad that it was not really platinum blonde, because then it will be like boom in your face type of blue, and I wanted something really subtle. So what I tried to do when I colored, I mixed indigo blue and I mixed navy blue. Royal navy blue is what it's called. And a clear. It's called clear. Was clear color. What I tried to do was see what the clear would do, because a young lady asked me to color her hair to make her a colored wig. And I wanted to see if the clear would make a color lighter. But what the clear does is actually helps to show the tints of blonde underneath. So it would be like a pale type of color, if you guys understand what I'm saying. What the clear did, I mixed the clear and the indigo blue because I wanted to see how it would look. And it kind of made it almost this green color. If you guys can see, it shows up in more places than others. I'm trying to find a strand or a chunk. Like, it's not a good example. But it's like some strands in hair that you can see the blonde peeking through. And that's because that was the clear and indigo mixture. So after that didn't work out for me, I went back, washed that out, and then what did I do? I put the indigo blue just straight out the bottle onto the ends, and then I went to the top. You always want to start out with your lighter color, because the darker color will overpower it, and then you won't be able to bring out the lighter color. So I went with the indigo blue at the bottom, and then I took the navy basically all the way up to like here. I'm going to go back and put some more navy on it because I want this whole thing up here just to be blue. But I kind of like the ombre effect too, so I don't know. Alright, so when mixing, I just do my own little thing, because you can see that it goes from the navy to the indigo and then some more navy. And here's an example of that strand that has the clear on it, the clear and indigo. It's a little bit, you know, you can see the blind streaks peeking through. But nonetheless, it turns out really nice. When you're out in the sun, you can really see it, and it's really pretty. And when you're indoors, you can kind of see it, but not too much. Actually, I was in the kitchen, and Delary's sister, she saw it, and she was like, oh, I like your hair. And I'm like, oh, you can actually see the color. So over time, the color kind of popped more, because the first day I was like, I really can't see it. I really don't care for it. You know, it looks black. It looks just really dark, and like I didn't even color it. But after like a few days, I've been wearing this for a week now. I made this unit on Monday. It's now Sunday. So almost a week I've been wearing this, and it's really nice. I really like it. I like it so much better curled. Like, I was really about to just switch units and call this one a quits and sell it, but turns out that I actually do like this. And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. One thing it does, it definitely sheds. Like, this is my brush, and you see that? Yeah, and that's definitely blue-green hair. But that could be my problem, because I did, like I said, leave the bleach on for a little bit longer. You know, so that could be me. But at the end of the day, it sheds. It sheds practically, I guess, every day that I brush it. And now that it's curled, I know it's going to shed more, but luckily it is not like too flat. I guess I would say not flat, but you know, volumeless. So this is how it looks from the back. And I don't know if you guys can see. I'm a little bit short. So, yeah. I like this hair. Thank you guys for joining. That was my review on SpringQueen. I know it wasn't too much of a review because I haven't really worn the hair for long enough to tell you guys, but this is kind of first impressions, first thoughts, how it colored. Did I like it? I didn't like it straight. And that's another thing with straight hair. They say Brazilian hair is like the worst type of hair, but with any straight hair, it doesn't stay straight like I want it. Like, I don't want to have to flat iron my hair every day. I like to get up and go. And with curly hair, I can do that because I can either get water and conditioner and do that if it's kinky curly, or I can just get a brush out these curls and go. And I'll probably have to curl it maybe once a week. So I don't like having to straighten my hair every day, and that's probably another reason why it shedded, because the heat that was on it. So yeah, why did I just start dancing? Thank you guys for joining once again. If I decide to keep this hair, and I probably will, I'll probably wear it for like another week, but if I keep it longer than that, I probably will come and do a follow-up, just to let you guys know if the shedding, how it went. The tangles is not really, there was really no tangles, but the shedding and stuff, the wefts were actually constructed pretty well. It was easy for me to sew it onto the cap. Like I said, I didn't really have an issue with it. Even when it was straight, it still sat pretty nicely, but when it was straight, I had it in the middle, and I didn't really like it, like I said. Then when I turned it to the side and put it maybe a side part, maybe yesterday was my first time doing that, or the day before yesterday, I loved it. And I was like, oh, okay. But I still wanted curls. Alright, now I'm rambling. But like I said, I'll come back and let you guys know how the color held up. How, if it tangled, if it shedded, and stuff like that. So, thank you guys for joining. Initial thoughts, I would give this hair a B+. A B+. I just don't like when straight hair don't stay straight. Like, that annoys me. I don't want to have to straighten it every day. So, yeah. Thank you guys for joining once again. I know I've said that, but I'm really thankful now. I'm done being thankful. What? I'm done saying thank you. I'm done with the video, and goodbye.